Good evening, dear audience. I'm Jeremy from 1101. And today I'm going to introduce the technology of gene editing and share my perspective to the development of gene editing. So before I start my talk, let's imagine. Imagine a world free of cancer and other terminal illnesses, a world with no Down syndrome and other genetic defects, a world with no hunger and with foods that require lesser chemical additions and pesticides. Does it sound too good to be true? Actually, we're now on our way to the utopia through the technique of gene editing. And breakthroughs are occurring by the scientists nowadays. But however, with these powerful and influential techniques to influence the whole world, we should carefully consider all potential consequences and avoid and stop any actions that may harm the human society and the world. And in this talk, I'm going to explore the world of gene editing with you. So first, genome editing and the CRISPR-Cas9. So in this topic, I'm going to introduce genome and DNA, CRISPR-Cas9 techniques in both natural and science. So imagine yourself as a human body. It's a kingdom built up with numerous cells. And in each cell, there are messages that we call as DNA. The genes inside the DNA can control the color of our hair and the color of our skin. And even more, they can give functions to each cell. What is genome editing? So as a brief introduction, genome editing is to cut off a particular piece of gene and to fill out the space with another piece of gene. And what is CRISPR? CRISPR is a natural-born immune system inside some particular group of bacteria. And it is like giving the bacteria a sword and a shield, which can prevent the attackers from the virus. And what's more, inside the immune system of the bacteria, the DNA from the virus will immediately be analyzed, copied, and learned inside the bacteria. And then it will be given to a killer called the Cas9 with a GPS device, which later allows the Cas9 to find the DNA from the virus and destroy it, keeping the bacteria safe. So how do CRISPR-Cas9 technique work in science? Scientists found out that CRISPR-Cas9 can not only be a killer, but also a delivery man. And with the help of Cas9, scientists are allowed to give orders like open gene A or close gene B. And in other words, it provides us the ability to talk to genes. So with the help of CRISPR-Cas9, we're able to change the appearance of creatures and produce algae-free foods, also green fuels and the extinct creatures. But since it's so invincible, why do the worries still exist today? So, the worries. These are the common worries from the scientists and the public nowadays. The safety worries about ethical considerations, and that we are now trying too hard to rush the technology. So before we start, we have to learn what is off-target effect. So literally, off-target effect means non-on-target effect. So suppose that we're supposed to cut this sequence of DNA off, but we accidentally cut the wrong one. And as we all know, once we cut off the sequence of gene, there's no way for us to bring it back. And in some cells, it will automatically reborn the gene. But it will also lead to mutation. And mutation means unpredictability and unknown, which is pretty dangerous and risky. And next is the bioethical considerations. Some people say that we're not acting like God with genes. And some scientists even regard gene editing as as a universal treatment to all disease. But is that really true? A Chinese scientist, He Jinkui, he claimed that he has succeeded to give birth to 2 gene-edited babies in China in 2018. And once the message spread, the people in the world, around the world started to discuss about it. And David Baltimore, a Nobel laureate, he said that what Dr. He had done would be considered irresponsible. And Dr. Francis S. Collins, he even said that it is a deeply disturbing willingness by Dr. He and his team to flaunt the international ethical norms. And according to a survey made by the Stem Cell Assays, the result shows that the new generation has no problem with gene editing applications. So the survey was made from 20.5 thousand of people from 185 countries. And the median age of the survey is 24 years old. So the participants were asked how much do you agree with the use of the genetic editing of cells in both children and adults, or even embryos, for a life-threatening disease, a debilitating disease, or a non-disease characteristic. And what really interested me is the use of the non-disease characteristic. Even though 43% of people disagreed with this, but more than 50% of people weren't really sure or even agreed. And then among the people who agreed with the use of the technology in non-disease characteristics, 38% of people want to gain their intelligence, and 33% of people want to have more strength. And the other 29% of people want to change appearance. So currently, agriculture is the term of use that we use the most technology of gene editing nowadays. So this is a comparison of the GMO and non-GMO tomatoes, apart from its size. So GMO foods require us to satisfy the demand of foods and to reduce the use of pesticides and also the animal nutrition, since we can directly edit from its genes. But it may also lead to violation to natural laws and do harm to the ecological balance. And pests can also develop resistance to medicines and also biological pollutions. And the most important is safety testing rules and laws are currently insufficient, which may be very, very dangerous. So this is the outlook of my perspective on the development of the gene editing technique. So first, the development. The technique of gene editing first started in the 1950s, since the scientists attempt to correct the genomic mistakes. And now we're in 2019. We're stepping out of development and stepping into the application. So scientists are now thinking that how we can use CRISPR to change the world for a better place. And what we eagerly need now is to enact laws, testings, and auto protections. And then it's the improvement. We have to make sure it's really safe and it's reliable and also environmentally friendly. And not long after, I believe that we can live in a utopia with no disease, no worries on food, and no ecological issues, which I call it welcome to utopia. And this is the end of my speech. Thank you.